is for the state Senate seat in District 8, and Mr. Vikram Mahanti is here. Mahanti, please come to the stage. Thank you very much. And once again, remind those who are listening on the radio, you're listening to the candidate forum for the Lowndes County, brought to you by the Home Builders Association and News Talk 105.9 WVGA. We have on the tables, as you can't see, since they're Republican and Democrat, I think Vikram just saw that unless he changed races at the last minute, he was not at the Republican table. So.
I wish I could sit in both of you.
I'm sure that you do. Once again, we'll start with your opening statement. You have 3 minutes for your opening statement.
Not 6 minutes.
3 minutes, 3 minutes, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Good evening to all of you. Thank you all for being here. And thank you to Home Builders Association, who is actually my ward neighbor. I work next door to you all. Thank you all for doing this, and thank you, Krish, for doing all this tonight. I'm an occupational therapist. I've worked and lived in Lowndes County for 19 years. My wife, Lana Mahanti, is here. Our 2 kids are here. The youngest one is 2 years old. We didn't bring her here, because she could have taken Krish's role if we brought her. So, thank you all again. I'm asking your vote so that we all can join hands. I personally believe Georgia's best days are still ahead. So we can do things together that our generation and their generation will be proud of our courage, our conviction, our similarities, not our differences. I'm going to get straight to the point. When I'm elected, I will work hard to gain the trust and confidence of fellow legislators so we can protect hope scholarship. Georgia Medicaid actually is the single most reason of budget consuming, so we are not able to do anything anywhere else. As a hands-on healthcare provider, I will reach across the aisle and use my experience that I hear from families and patients and fellow healthcare providers so that we can create a preventive healthcare plan so we can manage Georgia Medicaid spending. That actually is the #1 reason Georgia's budget is always behind. We are always falling behind, not able to manage. Quite honestly, ethics reform also has bothered many people. I believe term limit is necessary too. And I want to congratulate to all of you who voted to make ethics reform a #1 priority. I want you to know I have the courage and I have the backbone to stand up to anyone. I want to build a bridge where every Georgian can walk. I'm asking your vote so together we can rebuild Georgia so our children can have a prosperous life, a better life than we have. Thank you and God bless you. God bless America.
Thank you, Mr. Mahanti. Our first question was something that you mentioned, and it's something you talk about quite often in your campaign, and that's the Medicaid system in Georgia. Changes in the Medicaid system have affected every state in the country. Obviously, you said it would be your first priority, if elected, to put in a strong plan of disease prevention. How viable do you think that this would be, and what other changes would you try to push through in the area of Medicaid?
Well, you know, that may not appeal as a right-away result-producing procedure or protocol or regulation, but you know, slow and steady wins the race. Believe it or not, 80% of the stroke and heart attack can be prevented, and yet we don't do anything towards prevention. We react, we intervene, we don't do anything for prevention, and that's consuming a lot of our state budget. So, encouraging personal responsibility as well as providing incentive to providers is very necessary, and that can be done.
Very good. Our second question, this was a question submitted by one of our audience members tonight. When passed, the Hope Scholarship was championed as a way to keep Georgia's talented youth in state and to provide an educated workforce that would appeal to out-of-state businesses. Why is it failing, and can it be fixed?
Absolutely, Hope Scholarship can be fixed. You know, my opponent, who's not here tonight, I wish he was. I want him to know I'm a nice guy. And you know, Tim has said that he was beside Governor Miller when Hope Scholarship was created. It's all good. But as soon as Governor Miller left the office or his term expired, Tim dropped the ball. Nothing was done till 2003 to find out or to do something so that we can keep pace of increasing number of students, increasing tuition, and what we're going to do about it. That's what brought the problem. What we can do from here, we need to bring the income cap back, sensible and reasonable income cap. We need to increase online lottery sale. I don't know why we are not doing online lottery sale. I believe also a responsible casino revenue will fire the Hope Scholarship revenue that need to happen. Three things Hope Scholarship can be fixed. I strongly believe in.
Thank you. Next question, you've also discussed changes in how our state lawmakers do business, including ethics changes and possibly even term limits. Do you believe that the recent efforts to curb lobbyists' influence have gone far enough? And what kind of term limits should be considered for state lawmakers?
You know, when I declare candidacy, I declared that I will talk to the lobbyists. They are brilliant people, but only with a glass of water should be fine. I still can't understand why should anybody take any gift from lobbyists. And people have overwhelmingly voted for that. In fact, Tim signed the ethics pledge long after I did. I respectfully ask him to answer that question to all South Georgians, what he plans on doing about the ethics reform. So, I'm sorry, repeat your question.
Yeah, the other part of the question was about term limits.
You know, if I couldn't do anything in 3 terms, I need to get out of there. I'm promising you, if I could not do anything in 3 terms, I will not run. Hold on to my card. Keep the card and hold on to it. Hold on my words to it.
All right, thank you. Our next question, you've also indicated the need to change immigration laws in Georgia to help state farmers. Well, exactly what kind of changes would you propose?
You know, the House bill that was passed, that really made many farmers lost multi-million dollars. We should have been proactive. We should have talked to the farmers first before voting on that bill. Don't get me wrong. I strongly oppose illegal immigration. But passing that law and punishing the farmer was not the solution. We need to find a way. We are legislating on immigration, which is a federal issue. We need to have it. If they are not killing, no killing, no stealing, they need to be able to work. And the farmers can use them to pick up the crops, and we are here in the trouble. So.
Very good. Next, this is kind of a broad question, but you're facing a candidate with many years of legislative experience, as you mentioned. Why would the citizens of District 8 benefit from someone new in Atlanta?
I can take his questions too if you want to ask. Well, you know, someone on November 7th, someone has the power to change everything that's happening. And that someone is you. If you're happy with everything that has happened in 22 years, that's different. Really, I want you to know, I'm known as a problem solver. I have created jobs after jobs because I recognize the human potential. Every human being has the potential, and I know how to turn it to productive job. I have the backbone and courage to stand up to anyone and ask them to be accountable. And I'm asking your vote.
Finally, you have 1 minute for any closing comments.
Well, you know, any one of you who remember the cell phones in 1995, how big box was there? If you take out your iPhone today, you see how big difference? Do you think politics has changed, public service has changed to keep pace with that? Answer me, yes or no? No, it hasn't. And let me tell you what, those people who are responsible for iPhone, Steve Jobs and so on and so forth, they sleep, live and dream with the idea of making your life better. I believe a state senator or a representative, they need to have your interest in their brain, in their heart. I will do so. I want you to elect me.
Thank you very much.